What's up everyone, I'm Wyatt with Rate Up Gaming. Today we're going to be taking a look at the New Year's Noene and Luluca that dropped in World Flipper, kind of show you guys the team that I'm using and show you a little bit of a showcase. I was fortunate enough to pull both of them, so I wanted to put them together and just really kind of dive into how they're performing. Jumping straight into the team build that I'm using, we've got Hanabi as the lead, we've got Noene and Luluca in the main slots. And I know I've seen builds going around, I've talked to some people and they've been telling me, they're like, Wyatt, Luluca, don't put her in the front row, get her in the back row, get any up there in the front. But I said, no, this is a New Year's showcase. The new New Year's units will both be in the front. They will both be in the showcase in that main slot. And I just wanted to make this team work with both of them up there. So we have Hanabi, we have Viren supporting her, because if I can put Viren on a team, he will be there. He is the main man. But in reality, as you guys know, the Viren just gives that pierce. And with Hanabi as the leader, and we have her bombs going around and having that pierce ability to fly through, hit those breakpoints, and then collide with those bombs afterwards, it is just such a strong combo. I don't know why you wouldn't run it. It's just, if you have it, put it together. It is so good. Just do it. Trust me. Moving on to that second column, we have the New Year's Noene in the main slot, followed by Bianca. So Bianca is supporting the leader with her passive abilities. And then we have New Year's Noene. And in case you guys don't know what she does, her ulti is going to be buffing the damage for the fire leader. It's going to be increasing your power flip damage, and it's also going to be acting as a heal for your team. Her skills are going to be giving an extension to the time buffs are up. She's going to be increasing damage for your leader again with her ability 2. And when her skill is activated with her ability 3, for 12 seconds, fire units are going to deal 2 direct hits. So you're going to start doing those multi-hits to really stack up damage on your units. What's nice about this column is we have New Year's Noene, who's giving that fire leader attack up on her ulti and her skill 2. We've got Bianca in the back row supporting, also giving that damage to the leader. And what's going to be really nice is every time a skill goes off with New Year's Noene ability 2, Hanabi gives that 100% skill gauge to fire units at the start of the battle. So when the battle starts, you're going to ulti 3 times. It's going to be 3 stacks on that ability 2 right away, to make Hanabi stronger straight out the gate, which is really nice to see. All right, guys, moving on to column 3, we have Luluca and Eni. So Luluca, if you guys don't remember what she does, she's going to give the power flip damage buff to all allies when she ultis. She has that every time a unit power flips, you're going to get that 5% increase up to 25% for fire units attack. She has the double hit buff applied to herself when there is a power flip damage buff active. And then when she's the main unit, she gets that plus 31.5% extended time to power flip buff active. So what's really nice is that when you have Noene ulti right away, which she will with Hanabi's leader skill, you're going to get that increase in the amount of time that this power flip buff damage is active, on top of what she has too. So it's very nice to see that you work together in unison. Part of the reason that I wanted to run these two together in the main slot, it's a New Year showcase, and I wanted to make sure they were both working together in tangent so you guys could see how it functions. We've got Eni in the back slot to kind of reduce that fire resistance. So when Eni ultis, she's going to take away their fire resistance, and it's really nice to have. She's going to also remove a buff off the enemy, so you're going to make them a little weaker, make them easier to deal with. We have the Prometheus blade currently on Hanabi, so we're going to get that extra skill damage, and we're going to be charging up that gauge because we want to see Hanabi ulti as quickly as possible. So we have that here. And because this is a semi power flip team for the New Year showcase, I wanted to keep the mythical shield on Noene, and I wanted to put it as a soul for Noene and Luluca because they are buffing up that power flip damage, and I just wanted to kind of make their gimmick stronger for the showcase, just to be like, this is what they're doing. They're power flipping. We're going to buff the power flip. So I put it in there. We have the Habakiri on Luluca. Habakiri, because we have Viren on the team, when Pierce is active, they're going to get that 50% attack for the party. And it is that slightly lower base attack. It's 198 versus the 215 on the Prometheus blade. So that's why I have the Prometheus blade on Hanabi and not vice versa. It's got that slightly higher attack there, and it's just led to more consistent damage. So we're over at the level 70 Wind Necropolis. We're going to hop on in just to kind of give you guys a little look at how this team is functioning. Go ahead and hop into the dungeon and just really kind of take a look at the way this damage stacks and how it performs. So right away, we got that Hanabi, all the fire units are ulting. So now on New Year's Noene, we have those 3 skills stack up. So the bombs are going to start triggering right away. So the first wave of that level 70 Necropolis is at a half HP. He got that damage up. We're going to get to have Hanabi ulti here a second time. We're going to get the bombs going. New Year's Noene is going to get the buff applied. Now Luluca is going to be extending the duration that the power flip buffs up. So we have the bombs getting damage from all these leader attack up skills. We have the power flip damage on top of it. So it's actually kind of nice because you have the damage coming from Hanabi. The bombs are getting buffed by everybody supporting the attack leader up, giving that leader that extra damage. So her bombs are going to be hitting like crazy. We have Noene giving the multi-hit buff, and then we have that power flip buff duration in the background. Even when the bombs are gone, you're still going to be applying damage with the extra power flip bonuses. So it's kind of a fun team, actually. It's very enjoyable to watch because you can just see these big damage spikes with the bombs going off, and then you have the power flip damage following up. It's a nice little finisher. And what's so nice is on top of all of that, you have the Pierce coming from Viren. I was actually talking to Zera Aura earlier, and they said that they were using a Dill instead of Viren with Hanabi, and it's a nice little replacement. You're getting that same Pierce. The ulti is giving your team Pierce. You're getting the damage up for your leader, and it's a great little replacement if you don't have Viren on this team, so you can still have all of that leader up with the New Year's Noene. You have that power flip time active with Luluca. You've got all the damage going to your leader Hanabi. You're getting the double hits for your fire units, and then just to polish it off, you have that Pierce ability to get through any kind of wonky mechanics that might be stopping your teams. It runs so smoothly, and it's so nice to see it function this way, even with both of these New Year's units in the main slot. So I'm very happy with how it's performing. If I was watching that clock correctly, it was about a 3-minute run, maybe a little over, a little under. So 3 minutes, 10 seconds. This team is a very consistent 3-minute run for me, and it's been a lot of fun just trying these units out and getting it down to that 3-minute mark. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys stopping by, taking the time to watch these showcases. I had a lot of fun using New Year's Noene and Luluca. Comment down below, are you guys using the new units? Are you finding success with the team? If you have them, do you like them? Are you enjoying how they're performing? Are you changing it around a little bit? If you're new here, hit that sub button. Remember guys, if you hit that thumbs up, it'll help bring my rates up. Peace guys.